So we got Myron Gaines, Uncle Ruckus himself, Super Saiyan Uncle Ruckus, and then we got Nick Fuentes talking about presidency and presidential candidates and things like that. Things are getting dicey.
You get your Gibbs, then you get your welfare. Brilliant. We need a brilliant
Asmongold, the fly on the wall.
white man. We need a brilliant, handsome white man to point.
They said they need a brilliant, handsome white man that's Christian for presidency while he wears his Jeffrey Epstein embroidered shirt. He got different colorways. Imagine having different colorways of the same type of quarter zip that Jeffrey Epstein wore. You went and designed that to sell to your weird fans that are groypers. It's strange, very strange.
The way, dark triad. To point the way,
You want the
dark horse
president to be
candidate
dark
that's gonna be America
triad?
first, right wing. They don't need to be some like trad. You don't need to be like a Catholic integralist necessarily, but you do need to be Christian. You do need to be white. You do need to be right wing.
Bro, the people that made this country weren't even Christian. They was occultists. Like, they was Masonists. George Washington went to church and he was not religious. He went to church for for the image. That's why most politicians did the whole religion thing. It was for the image. If you really think Benjamin Franklin was over there tugging on the Bible and saying you got to do this and that because of proverb Romans 3:13, you're tripping. I'll never get this whole crusade of America first, Christianity, Babel. It don't make sense.
And it's simple as
It's like they don't read history
close the
books.
borders and no more of the Israel stuff. Okay, it's got to be anti-corruption. It can be economically populist. Like this can be the mix. This could be the trade-off. Close the border, and then you get your Gibbs. Then you get your welfare.
Okay, you close the border and then you get welfare. How does closing the border attribute to welfare? Like, okay.
That's exactly what I said. It's exactly what I have said every single time, over and over and over.
And then you get your Gibbs. Then you get your welfare. Economic populism, closed borders, tough on crime, restrained foreign policy, anti-corruption. This can be the recipe, and it's got to.
America's already pretty tough on crime. America's one of the toughest on crime countries in the world. You know that, right? This false narrative that these people like to go around about brown and black people, they do things and they just get out of jail. And there is strange cases where people have like 12 charges and they somehow end up getting out of jail. That does happen strangely. But most of the time, those people, they get long sentences, bro. They get put away for a long time. Most of the time when a brown or black person does a crime that's pretty heinous, they go for away for no less than 15 to 30 some years. It happens all the time. Look at Carmelo Anthony. So this whole notion of they're not being tough on crime is like in between the lines. They're saying if you read in between the lines, it's dicey what they trying to say, if you ask me.
Be a handsome white guy. Lookism. Clavicular is a pillar. Fuentes is a pillar.
Lookism. He said he's a pillar. Clavicular is a pillar. The dude that went and botched his face in France, he's the pillar. And you, the dude that shackled up in the basement, you don't have no white Christian family in the making. You just drink your coffee and talk shit in the basement.
Many pillars. There are many pillars that are going to build this edifice. Lookism is unironically one of them.
It's absolutely true, by the way. It is. Like
how on earth, bro? There's no way you could contribute. Clavicular cannot contribute at all to this political campaign at all, bro. That's like the most anti-political like person or figure. Like, come on now. The dude literally takes all types of drugs and stimulants, all types of modifications. It's all been out there. Like he's kind of like a joke. You, Dick Fuentes, you just talk good. You talk proper. You're kind of a dope for real. Um, this is, I don't want to say the word LARPing, but you're definitely playing some type of role. I doubt you're like this in real life. Cameras off, no security. Somebody catch you in the grocery store. You're not saying half of the things you say behind these cameras. I know that for sure.
The fact is, like, if you look like a degenerate retard,
Same with
people are
this
going to
little
think
roach. Same with this roach right here.
you're a degenerate retard. This is absolutely true.
Look at some anti-feminism. That
I give Bravo something though. At least he looked like he leave the house. This dude don't even look like he leave the house. He looks like he Uber Eats, DoorDashes, Instacarts. Like he don't go nowhere. He Amazon's deodorant, Amazon's everything. He Amazon's his clothes. He don't go shopping.
conversation's part of it.
Huge factor.
White identity is a part of
It's so stupid. I know, that's why it's true. That's exactly the reason why.
it. Understanding.
Which, by the way, this is going to be like a meta level thing for me. This is one of the reasons why I don't get involved more in mainstream stuff.
Because you look like a germ.
It's because I know that I'm a ghoul, and anybody that sees me and sees the way that I act are going to be immediately put off by it. Like he said, I am a warlock.
By warlocks get in the field, you or Nick Fuentes are no warlocks. Like this notion that you guys feel like you're like some warlock figure or like some big boots on land figure because you talk a lot behind the mic and you have a lot of followers. That does not make you a warlock. Having followers behind the mic does not make you a warlock. It makes you closer to a celebrity, a social figure. Nowhere near a warlock. Like, you have UFC fighters that bounce people's head off the ground and they don't go around calling themselves warlocks. You have Donald Trump that's ordered more hits than I could count on my hands and toes, and he's not going around calling himself a warlock. I'm just saying.
I cannot represent anything on its face
You
because
warlock.
I am a degenerate ghoul.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Variety of anti-Semitism, quote unquote, that we are. That's part of it. There are many pillars, and that's what it needs to be.
Well, yeah, I can work from the shadows, but I can never represent any sort of a movement because
Cause the people that support you is not that much of a mass, like in real life. Like, the people that like touch grass, they don't live that life, bro. They can't afford to live that life. They can't afford to say the things y'all say. I'm gonna be honest with you.
of the way that I look, I think people see the way that somebody like me looks, and then they are immediately like, you know what? I'm on the other side. Whatever this guy is for, I'm on the other side of whatever this guy is. We need.
Yeah, you look like a germ, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But they get to talking about presidency and whatnot. You know Myron, this goofball Myron. Where is this shit at?
Gotta make a run, bro.
Everybody says that. I mean,
But Nick, you gotta make a run, bro. You gotta make a run, bro.
everybody says that. I mean,
He over here telling him he got to make a run for president. Nick Fuentes has nothing in politics at all. He could just ramble off names of people that actually do things in politics. Like, he could ramble off historical events. That's about it. You better off telling him to go try to be a history teacher or something. Social studies. But telling him to run for presidency is borderline senile. It's like you're delusional. The basement room talk got these guys going crazy because this don't even make sense. Like, wow.
it's like, why? Because I talk good? I like the way he talks. He should be president of America. It's like, No, like we should have someone who is a governor be the president or someone who is like a senator.
No, but that's
or
the problem,
something.
bro. They're tired of these fucking people, dude. We got to do it.
Yeah.
We. Hey, bro, his face is killing me too. Look at his eyes, like he's pressed. He like a little schoolgirl, a nigga there. He look giddy as shit. Wow.
Yeah.
40 something years old, mind you, bro. Over here looking up to Nick Fuentes. Talking about some, we gotta do it. You old enough to be president.
No, I'm an elitist.
They'll try to kill us, though.
I'm an elitist.
We would get killed.
I didn't finish college. I should not be the president. Like.
All right, then I will, and then you're gonna be
There
my
you
guy.
go. I'll go to college in the meantime.
Yeah. No, we'll just give you a degree.
There,
The Jews do
there
it.
you go. There you go.
Fuck
yeah.
it. We'll just, hey,
That
Harvard.
is true.
Harvard, give him a degree right now, or else.
They do all do that because they all
Yeah.
drop out.
And then they're basically just joking about becoming straight up dictators. Like, just straight up dictators, Stalin type times. Like, what?
Eric Weinstein, that fucking faggot. Like he got a.
I don't know. Oh, shit. Where's that shit at?
Jail when the Democrats get in, or is this going to be part of the oversight?
I think it's all bullshit. I think the whole Epstein thing is a load of bullshit. And,
Okay.
the Democrats, that's a political football. I always thought that about the, because they all say,
We got MTG in the hot seat with him and everything.
yeah. But look, the Democrats, if they wanted it, they could have gotten it under Biden. Biden was just, and by the way,
He said the Epstein files is all bullshit.
Epstein was a Democrat. The triangulation of Epstein was the Democrats here, the Labor Party in the UK, and the Labor Party.
And then he still spins this whole Democrat versus Republican shtick. When he's smart enough to know that that's just a stick, and left or right, they don't care about you. The people at the top have their own agenda. They're bought and sold. So to say Epstein was a Democrat proves no points, because Epstein's best friend was Trump. Trump used to be a Democrat, per se.
In Israel. So he was practically a Democrat operative. He was like a blue church operative, let's say. Trump probably had him killed. I mean, most likely.
He got arrested during the Trump administration, yeah.
Yeah,
And he
it
died
was-
under the Trump administration.
Yeah, it was Bill Barr that picked him up, and he died under Trump. So I think the Democrats, they just wanted that to go off on for obvious reasons, because now this is how you get the Trump base to be deflated.
Yeah.
But it's all bullshit. What really came out of the files? Nothing.
Yeah, it's just
Because the files was doctored and redacted. Nick Fuentes might be paid off, but that's a story for another day. I've been saying that, though. I've been harping on that. Like, these people. Oh, Lord.
I mean, people were just doing Control Fs the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
your name's in there. Your name's in there.
It
It's
was
just
such
like,
a nothing burger. They had 3 fucking million files.
Oh, my God, bro. He said the Epstein stuff was a nothing burger. And Myron spent, like, weeks, years harping on the whole Epstein thing, and he just let Nick Fuentes come in there and tell him that it was a nothing burger. He's not even going to contest it. He's not going to question it. He's just going to keep looking at him with the giddy ass eyes.
Oh, you got one thing.
Yeah.
Nothing. And everybody hated me for saying that, but look, I'm honest. Did we find a smoking gun in the files? No. People want to point to one stupid email that's totally vague. That people are just assuming there's something bad, and so much of it was just fake. People are posting like AI images that weren't even in the files. Someone submitted an FBI tip.
Hey, bro, did they pay him to go up here and say this, bro? You got girls that done went missing. People that were witnesses, they done spoke about this stuff, and they were gone. They had funerals. You know what I'm saying? And this dude is saying it was a nothing burger. How is it a nothing burger when there's money trails and blood trails? Epstein became a billionaire with no job. They said he was a stockbroker. They treated him as if he was a stock whiz that made better decisions than the AI robot that we have in 2026 can make. You can have an AI robot and you still won't acquire the amount of wealth that Epstein acquired. Like, but this, Oh, okay.
saying, "Oh, here's like a video of Epstein abuse." It was some like fetish porn video, nothing to do with Epstein. So I think it was a big nothing burger. And then, of course, we release all the files, and then people go, "Well, what's in the 3 million other files?" You go, "Oh, okay. So what's gonna happen?"
This dude is cooked. Bought and sold. Man. And look at Myron. He done tap dance for this guy, then asked him, "Can I run for presidency?" And look what he says to him.
I don't think there's an age constitutional requirement on that.
I run, bro. Let's do it.
You're
Let's
gonna
fucking
run?
take over
Yeah, all
country.
right. Yeah. Do it. You're black and Muslim.
He said you're gonna be black and Muslim.
I'm kidding. I'd take this over this. I don't think there's an age.
Bro, Myra's never gonna get it. He's gonna keep letting this guy get up on there and use him because he's only gonna use him till he don't gotta use you no more. If his vision is to come to fruition and he gets to like the level of political power to where he doesn't have to hide no more and he's really a pillar and they help usher in the next candidate, well, he's not gonna go back on fucking Fresh and Fit. Like what? They changed the name to Nick and Fit. Wow. That's crazy. The glaze.
Okay, and then I would like what actually, me and Nick talked about it, like what actually goes into it. Like I'd have to basically like that'd be full time. Like I'd give up doing this shit to do that if I was actually gonna do any type of run, because you can't.
Bro, you're not gonna ever be president, bro. Bro, I can't. The delusion. Look at this dude's face. He looks pissed that he even going on this rant right now.
Can't run and also run like do content, dude. I'm sorry. Like you gotta do the content for the campaign only.
Right.
I can't be out here like women are fucking retarded. Like I would still say that on my campaign though. Like not during the stream. But then we'd probably not get the female vote.
Yeah. See. You could never win the women over.
Yeah,
You're calling them dumb. You're saying women deserve less. Vote for me. Fuck you. That's gonna be the slogan.
How dare you?
You know what I have to do? I'd have to do the shimmy. I'd have to like get in, and then as soon as I get in, repeal the 19th Amendment.
How dare you?
Bro, and then the giddy eye look just keeps killing me. But you're never gonna be president. Ever, bro. Like, dudes talk about repealing the 19th Amendment, bringing back slavery. Like, things that would most likely affect you. If not affect you, if you had kids or cousins or relatives, most likely 1,000% affect them. And you're over here discussing it with somebody. If these things was to be imposed, they wouldn't care about you. They wouldn't care about what happened to your relatives. They wouldn't. They just wouldn't.
There you go.
Repeal the 19th Amendment, like right after. And then also, actually, since you're more political, and we'll end with this. This is my plan if I was to come in. Day one, I would institute fat camps, okay? And then I would also impose national IQ tests. People that score a certain level, and all the criminals have to be slaves. I think we can. Hear me?
Talking about actually turning people into slaves. A black person. This is a black person talking to Nick Fuentes and telling him he's campaigning to bring back slavery. You can't make this up. This might be worse than Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, I know you're like, what the fuck? I think we could bring slavery back, and that would replace a lot of the infrastructure that we get the labor from China. What if we made all our own clothes and shit, and just use slaves to do it?
Yeah. That's what we have wage slavery for.
Yeah, like but like now. It's,
So they acknowledge wage slavery, right? How these elites try to wage trap people and make them work for nothing, right? And have them drowned by bills and all these type of stuff. But they still hop on the internet and scream left and right, left first right, when they know it's not a left first right thing. If the left win, you're still going to be a wage slave. If the right win, you're still going to be a wage slave. But they're still going to scream this left first right bull crap. For sure.
Slave, it's like we just have these like dumb people and these like criminals, which are going to mostly be black, make.
And then this black man says most of the criminals will be black and they're dumb and things like that. It's pretty peculiar coming from you. Like, and the funniest part about these people that carry this mantra, this energy, they tend to go bald. Like Myron's on his way. You see him, he thinner right there. They always tend to go bald. I don't know why.
Just be slaves.
Well, I'm against slavery, but I think that maybe we
shit.
could provide them with housing, provide them with food,
yeah. I
forcibly
should've said that.
conscript them into
sorry.
low skill labor, and it's a jobs program.
So,
We're
like,
giving
this
them
is
a
what I
job
do. All
to
jokes
do.
aside, I would literally do this. I'd make them slaves, but yes, we'd house them, we'd feed them, we'd let them have a little farm.
We give them.
They already have slaves in the penitentiary. They have slaves in the penitentiary. They have wage slaves that work in warehouses every day. They punch the clock. But you're not gonna put your energy into fixing that issue if you was to have a tickling thought in your head, right? You're not saying let's stop wage slaves and actually give these people a chance to come up in this country and own some stuff, right? That's not gonna be your campaign. Your campaign is to make more slaves. The dude's talking like he's Bill Gates or something. Like
these like vouchers in the form of paper, and they could use it to like rent
Lord.
a small space. They could use it to buy food from like a series of vendors.
Yeah.
But they, and then they can't realistically get out of it because
Yeah.
they have to be able to like buy food and stuff. But it's not slavery.
Yeah. Well, okay. See, there you go. This is why I need Nick, because it's like he's like we don't call it that. We just call it indentured servitude.
It's
maybe?
just like kind of what it is,
It's-
It's kind of what we got going on now.
Yeah. So it's like we would just like make it like where the government benefits.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna fix the problems of like what logic does that make? You're not gonna try to help fix the problems of the citizen. You're just gonna make more problems. Like, and then the delusional part about these people, these far right gripper type of people, the ones that scream from the mountaintops about brown and black people and that type of crap, right? Per capita and all that shit, right? The thing about these people, they be so delusional, so far gone in their head that they think the shit they scream on these mics will materialize into the real world. Like they have they have power. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they got pull or something. Like people turn this shit off, put the bag of popcorn down, and they go clock into work, bro. They got things to do. They got bills to pay. Like it don't make sense to me. Like, wow. Oh Lord. This is a real problem coming up though, cause the scary thing is there is somebody that's really qualified that is watching these things and they share these beliefs. They will be really qualified, and they will be in the dark and the shadows, and they will have the chance to climb up the ranks and become a politician. Sadly, is the case. That is 1,000% the case. It got a high probability, bro. And if that were to happen, and these thought process that they're sharing right now, this ideology, whatever, that's the one thing I'm scared of. I couldn't care less about Nick Fuentes and Myron because they have no real pull. They're two dotes. But if someone that actually does garner pull and becomes prolific in a sense, if they like share these ideologies and look up to these people, like that would be so sad. But if they do, that would be scary as shit. Okay, that scares me more than not. For real.
But Hitler was a visionary.
Yeah.
Hitler, and I've says Trump is Hitler.
Bro, the way this dude talks about Hitler is like the glaze is crazy. Too, how could you look up to Hitler? He was a drugged out coop. He was a drugged out coop who wrote a book. He was a painter. Hitler was literally a delusional painter. Okay, some delusional painter that talked really good. He talked really good and he was very passionate. The fact you talking about him like he Leonardo da Vinci is crazy. is mental illness, bro.
But Hitler was a visionary. You know,
Yeah.
Hitler, and it's not to like glaze Hitler, whatever, but
Then proceeds to glaze.
you
Top
recognize
H.
that Hitler was like a unique figure in the sense that he was compelled by destiny and a vision, and he was an ideas man. You know, he was called the man against time by some of the esoteric Hitlerists. Like,
But he gotta be on something. Why he keep giving them those giddy eyes? Like he look like he on speed or something, bro.
he's played this like cosmic role in history. Trump, not that guy. Like Trump is just dumb, and I don't say that flippantly. Like obviously he's like a smart guy. He'd have to be smart to.
He said this like Hitler wasn't dumb. Hitler was pretty dumb, bro. The dude like died a drug head, bro. A base head that was just power hungry. He went off the rails. You know, he was so far gone by the end of his like campaign, bro. Like all he was doing was like he was just taking drugs at a point just to numb his sanity, bro. Like the dude was off to his rocker. He was nothing to look up to. That's why I'll never forget these people that look up to Hitler. If y'all got to saw him, if y'all got to saw a characterization of him in real life, bro, like you couldn't. You would never look up to that.
Be
but
president,
okay.
but he does not have that political talent. He doesn't have that genius, because what you would have done in that situation is we're going to go into the sanctuary cities. We're going to arrest and deport everybody. Oh, are Antifa and left-wing protesters interfering? We're going to bring in the National Guard and crush them. And it's like, create the crisis, solve the...
And then proceeds to talk about actual dictator acts. Very, very weird.
crisis. That's just like dictatorship 101. That's your Caesar-like figure. Manufacture the crisis that creates a demand for Trump to take over everything. And like, think about like where the country would be if we just kept pushing in that direction. Like Minneapolis. Okay, these Somalians are stealing all the money. The whole country's against this. Send in Homeland Investigation, send in DOJ, DHS, Immigration, Customs and Border Patrol. And if these shithead Antifa are firebombing them and shooting them, then bring in the National Guard and crush those people. Put them in prison for 10 years like they did in Texas. They did like a firebomb thing in Texas. They sent this guy to 100 years in prison for doing that.
Yeah.
It's like...
And then they turn around and say that they're not hard on crime here in America. Okay.
And good, like,
Yeah.
because these Antifa people, they are the enemy. If you try to enforce the laws, they're going to become terrorists. So put them in...
January 6th people became terrorists too. Antifa people are terrorists as well. Left, first, right is messy waters. That's what I'm trying to say.
jail forever. And then a Democrat can't take them back out. It's like, and then if there's more protests, then crush them too. Like, this is how you get a right-wing takeover of the...
He's talking about right-wing takeover. You're talking about a whole dictatorship. Like, that goes to show these people are so far gone, they're willing to vote, like, try to vote in a dictatorship. Talking about whole martial law on the people and that type of things. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, bruh? And then Myron over there eating this shit up. And then it's just hilarious because he even found time to say this.
Yeah, with dreads.
You remember a lot. Good for you. Out of all the girls.
Unacceptable, guys.
Yeah,
Like,
her,
yeah.
her boyfriend is
There's
black.
no S on
Boyfriend's
that
black?
man.
Yeah, with dreads.
You remember a lot. Good for you. Out of all the girls.
Unacceptable.
I mean, you was there like 2 weeks ago, wasn't you?
Well, there's been a lot of girls, I'm sure, though.
Yeah, I know, but I remember
They
you.
got good memory.
I remember you.
You
'cause-
only remember things that you care about. Though,
Well,
right?
no, because I remember roasting you.
I'll be honest, we remember the Mud Sharks.
Maybe they keep
They called her a mud shark because she dates black people. And Myron called her a mud shark, a dude that's black. Oh my gosh, bro. It's like he's mentally ill. It's like he's speaking for Nick Fuentes at this point.
calves. Who knows?
We never heard that term?
Was it?
No.
What's that? Tell me more.
No.
Like, bro, it's not funny. Look at, like, bro, this is like the most Bro, this is fruity, bro. Hey, yo. Y'all over here laughing at her because she dates black dudes. Two guys that don't date no chicks. Okay.
I have not.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Yeah.
You like?
It's weird to say the least, bro. I never understand that shit. Like, wow. And then Sophie Ray, the girl that he was trying to, gloat about.
It happens.
Okay.
Imagine being some virgin, chill Christian boy. Like, your whole campaign thing is like you're waiting for marriage, you're a Christian thing, whatever. And then, like, one of your first instances of acknowledging female beauty is saying Sophie Rain is hot. It's like, I don't want to say you covering up for something or like, I don't know, but it's just weird. It's strange. Not like some regular girl on the internet, not some athlete, not like an Olympic gymnast or some shit. Like, no, Sophie Rain. Like, okay. Whatever.
She looks so happy.
Yeah.
Nick,
you about to say anything?
Nick, what's going on here, bro?
Yeah. What happened with Sophie Ray, bro? What's up?
I don't know. I saw she was with some black guy today, so I don't know.
And then the fact that she was with some black guy. Like, bro, you was not dealing with no Sophie Raid. One, she's too much for you. The thing she's been through, like, she would turn your world inside out, Nick. I would be honest with you.
Yeah, that's crazy,
anymore.
right?
Yeah, it's a shame.
Fucking mud shark.
It happens.
Okay.
Then Myron calling her a mud shark. I never imagined I'd stick up for Sophie motherfucking Rainbow. Wow. He is pretty late for that, bro. If you white, you want to call her a mud shark, do you? You're weird, but do you? But to be black and call her a mud shark, you're mentally ill, bro. Something upstairs is wrong with you, bro. Like, something really broken with you. And then this is what these people were saying about Myron.
Well, yeah, so you tell that fucking nigga to go find it himself.
Like, bro.
Well, yeah, sir, listen, let's just stick with the Americans for now.
And then we got this fucking
the
British
naturalization
guy over
act.
here. Like, bro, you're with the standard guy. Yo, you're British, right?
Bro, you don't know your fucking. You don't know your. You don't know your fucking.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's not Australian, but I don't know.
Myron, you're in a
And I'm
hostile.
not.
Or Irish or some shit.
I'm here to have a conversation with you guys because I'm not a pussy.
Okay,
You're
well,
gonna have to either kick
you're not
me
gonna
out
have a.
or whatever.
You're not gonna have a conversation with him. That's what I'm trying
Okay,
to say.
well, this dude's a faggot, so whatever. Fucking British guy.
You're
Like,
a-
dude, I know you're mad about
Mate,
1776.
Wow, he has pictures like this. No grown man should ever have pictures like this floating around if you straight, bro. If you straight, bro, there's no reason on earth you should have pictures like this. Nobody will ever find a picture like this of me on the internet ever. Like, the fact that you got pictures like this of you on the internet is suspect, to say the least.
Black men are like most likely to fuck
retard.
other black men. You fucking
look,
black cunt.
That's what they got to say about him, though. The people that share that group ideology, that's how they talk to this boy. And he got the audacity to call some girl that dates black guys a mud shark. It's like a squirrel is running on his brain. He don't even get a hamster. No wheel neither. It's just a squirrel running up and down the tree in his head, bro. Chasing fucking acorns. Because, wow. And then this is the guy you want to campaign to be
People pay
presidency.
me to be funny. People.
Like, wow.
If streaming hadn't worked out for you and you were condemned to being a wagey, what wagey job would you be doing?
I would be homeless. Like, who are we kidding? I can't do a job.
Dude said he would be homeless if he had to work in the real world. But then again, I totally believe that. He's supposed to be some political right-wing Christian guy, and then he went and sold you guys Jeffrey Epstein quarter zips, and then he turned around and said the Epstein files was a nothing burger. One, the dude's either 1000% compromised and he's throwing it in your face, and he said you people are too dumb to notice. Two, he's just a fake, a fraud. He's really not this Christian guy, this upstanding figure he wants to pronounce himself to be, this guy in the basement, goes to church on Sundays, family guy. It's all an act. It's a lie. Because if you really were that, why on earth are you selling Jeffrey Epstein quarter zips? Why on earth? It don't make sense, bro. It don't make an ounce of sense, and I'm really starting to see through that shit right now. You over here saying you supposed to be the Christian religious, this, that, and the third, but you pining for Sophie Rain, fakely pining for her. It's just PR, pining for Sophie Rain for PR, but it's a sad case of PR. You might as well go for a religious Christian girl, right? No.
You think I could do a job? I can't do anything on time. I hate being told what to do. I'm kind of lazy.
And you gonna tell him run for presidency?
What job could I even hold down? Like nothing. I do a show where I talk and be funny. I'm like a personality hire of America. I'm like, people pay me to be funny. People pay me because I'm like, make them feel better by being funny and relatable. I'm like,
by just talking about brown and black people. That shit corny. At a point, it do just get kind of corny, bro. Like, dude literally turned around and sold y'all quarter zips. Okay.
Follow you and the America First movement. Nick, how do you feel about a large majority of Hispanics and younger Hispanics follow you and the America First movement?
They're my people. They're my people.
Nick Fuentes is literally Mexican. Like, he's literally Mexican, bro. What is, like, how could he not feel good about that? He's literally a Mexican, bro. He's the fakest white supremacist you will ever see.
So funny because it's like, dude, Mexicans love me.
Yeah.
Those are the people that recognize. I will go to a Mexican
They're the most
restaurant.
Racist. I love them because they're the most racist. They hate
don't
the
like
blacks.
blacks.
Yeah, they don't like blacks.
And then this guy said he loves. Hold up, bro.
Racist. I love them because they're the most.
He said he loves Mexicans because they don't like him. With a fist of encouragement and a smile. At this point, I'm starting to think Myron has the IQ of room temperature butter. Like, literally, at this point. Because you say you love people that don't like you because of how you came out the womb, but you love them for that. It's either, I don't know. You might really just be stupid.
They don't like blacks. Yeah, they don't like blacks. And they're not woke like white people, sadly. You know, and I'm not to say that to be anti-white, but white people are so fucking woke.
They're cucked, bro.
Yeah, so Mexicans, they fucking love me in Chicago.
Yeah. Shout out to you guys.
The leaders of the Groyper movement. Oh, shit, I'm crying. That's crazy.
It was really bad a couple of years ago.
Like Mayor, right?
It's less bad, yeah. Brandon Johnson, he's terrible. But what they're doing now is these teen takeovers. Now these plaques, they plan.
They're doing that there too?
Oh yeah.
They're doing them here in Florida.
Yeah, I've seen that.
In Tampa, they're doing it in bro. Oh,
they do it in Chicago, and they do it in the suburbs. They do it out in Naperville, which is like probably 25 miles outside the city, and they take over these little suburban towns, and they're twerking on the cars and mugging people, and then somebody shoots, they all scream and scatter in every direction, and Brandon Johnson goes, well, they ain't no Al Capone, they not gangsters, these are kids. It's like, bro, they're shooting people.
Yeah, they actually are gangsters.
Yeah, they bring guns, they shoot people, they mug people, and it's just sad. And now, not only is it in the South Side, but because the stuff is bleeding into the downtown, it's killing the downtown. Just this week, I think it was Lou Malnati's.
Somebody that don't be downtown, he be in the basement. He don't be outside.
Which is one of the big deep dish pizza chains. They're leaving the center of the
and he might be telling the truth about what he's saying, but I just know he don't know because he don't be out there.
City, the center of downtown, closing up shop.
Chicago deep dish pizza. Yeah, in Chicago.
Water Tower Place, Mag Mile, Lou Malnati's, Lululemon, all the big businesses that are like the central shopping district, State Street, Michigan Ave, they're all gone. It's like a ghost town because it smells like pot. It's teen takeovers. It's shootings. They're stealing cars and driving them through the front of a store. It's ruining the whole fucking city. So you literally just need a mayor. It's like, I don't care if you are a communist. Just kill all the criminals. Kill or arrest all the criminals. Let's just get our city back because you can't live like this.
Kill all the criminals. Okay. We're going to end it at that. The dictatorship babble. If this what the Groypers look up to, though, Y'all not looking too good, man. I'm not gonna hold you. Your leaders are Myron and Nick Fuentes. Okay.